When people meet or leave each other, they usually say or do something to each other to show their good feelings or respect. There are many different ways of such expression which may vary according to the nationality, religion, age and occupation, and also the degree of formality or informality. For example, you may say hello, สวัสดี ni hao, or annyeonghaseyo, according to whether you are an American, Thai, Chinese, or Korean. You may smile, nod, bow, or kneel, according to whom you make the gesture to. You may shake hands, raise your both hand to your chest with the palm pressed against each other, or extend your open hands to join those of the other person, according to whether you are a Christian, Buddhist, or Muslim. Predominantly Buddhist, the Thai people greet one another in the Buddhist way described above, which is called Wai in Thai.
Since ancient times, certain etiquette that has been practiced in Thai society has gone through adjustment and adaptation to suit each period up to the present time. For almost 1,000 years, Thailand has maintained its sovereignty and independence. This is due to the gracefulness and gentle etiquette of the Thai people that is further displayed in a greeting known as a Wai.
Why, in our culture, is a mixture of cultural habit or tradition, social conditioning, and some Thai national doctrine as well as Buddhism, which of course is not so much of a religious as more a philosophy or a way of living and being. You may well have noticed that Thai people from all walks of life will stop and why at various places, such as any statue or figure of Buddha, temple with Buddha, other type of child picture, and anything to do with the Thai king, and also previous Thai king, and a few other places as well. The Wai originated from an ancient greeting that was done to show neither individual had any weapons. There exist multiple versions of the greeting based on social class, gender, and age. The gesture may come from Buddhism, which sometimes involves prostration or clasping hands together and bowing to the ground. The gesture first appears 4,000 years ago on the clay seals of the Indus Valley civilization. When considering the Wai, there are basically three different types classified by social status, power, age, and prestige.
The first type of Wai is to pay respect to Buddha, monk, sacred object, sacred place, the king, and the highest royal members. We can start to do Wai by raising both hands gracefully at about chest level, palm to palm, fingers together. Your hands would look similar to a budding lotus with fingertips reaching about the neck level. Keep the elbow tight against your body. Both male and female do the same. Then, lower your head and raise your hands until the thumbs touch the middle between eyebrows and bow at the same time. For male, index fingers touch the forehead and bend your back. For female, one side of the right foot back a half step and bend the knee to the lower side of the right foot. When you are doing Wai, the man is required to say สวัสดีครับ and the lady is required to say สวัสดีค่ะ The second type is to perform Wai to a superior, senior people, or high-status people such as teachers and parents. The way to wine is pretty similar to the first one, but the thumbs must touch your nose tip and index fingers are between eyebrows and bow at the same time. For male, bend the back pretty higher than the Y in the first level, with finger touch on nose tip. For female, one side of the right foot back a half step and bend the knee to the lower side of the right foot.
The third type is giving wine to the same age of people, which will be the same as period types. By pressing your palms together, bow your head a little bit. The thumbs touch the chin, and the index fingers touch your nose. For male, bend your back a bit, but higher than the second type of Y. For female, one side of the right foot back a half step and bend your knee to the lower side of the right foot. As Y is more a way to show respect than the grade, it is always done first by the side who is junior in age or lower rank in position. If the difference is great, the other side may ignore the gesture or rest his hand slightly or just smile in return.
When one why someone, it will look more elegant if one does gently and not carelessly. And when one is why, one is supposed to return the why to the other. However, Buddhist monks do not have to do so because they are considered representatives of the Buddha. In fact, they constitute the highest class in society. Even the kings should why them when meeting them in a ceremony. Moreover, usually, people smile and say Sawadee to each other at the same time of the why gesture.